Welcome to Springboro 45066, Part 2, the TV news magazine of Springboro, Ohio. On Part 2 of our November-December show, we'll return to the schools to hear the exciting news about our annual report card. David Thompson, along with Darlene Reed, gives us a scoop at the Coffman Family YMCA. And the crew at the Heatherwoode Golf Club, ready for indoor golf? Well, simulator style. We swing by the Springboro Library to hear what's going on there, and Part 2 of our show also features local businesses that give back. And Carrie continues by talking to the local author. And on our Meet Your Neighbor segment, we have longtime resident and pillar of the community, Kenneth Parker. It's all happening right now on Springboro 45066, Part 2. We are coming at you again from Heatherwoode. Chestnuts roasting by the open fire, and happy holidays to you, Carrie.
Happy holidays.
We hope to have a fun-packed show for you. And where are we going first?
We are heading to the school administration offices to talk about something really cool that happened for Springboro Schools this year. We received an A on our report card from the Ohio Department of Education. Huge deal. There were only 4 total local districts that received that, and Springboro was one of them. So we need to celebrate with our schools.
Here we go.
Thank you. I am with Beth Holtry and Andrea Cook today at the central offices for Springboro Schools, and we are here to talk about some really exciting news. I understand the Ohio Department of Education's report card or scorecards came out, and Andrea, I'll let you kind of share the news with the public.
Well, our good news is that we are one of only 28 districts in the state of Ohio that received an A.
Wow.
So only 8 south of Columbus got an A, and we happen to be within that company.
That's awesome.
And we're thrilled with our success here in Springboro, and from the point of the parents to the students to the teachers to the administrators all the way through. Everybody's done a wonderful job and pitched in to contribute to that A.
That's phenomenal. So what goes into the state's kind of rating system? How do they determine who receives an A, who receives a B, and so forth?
Well, there's 6 components to the state report card, and the first one is achievement, and that's 20%.
Okay.
Progress is worth another 20%. Our graduation rate is 15%.
Okay.
Our K-3 reader success is 15%.
Okay.
Our prepared for success of our graduates is another 15%. And lastly, our gap closing. Gap closing is an area whereby we look at different subgroups of students, those who may be vulnerable in population,
Sure.
and make sure that they're progressing at a rate at which the state is satisfied with us and that we're satisfied with ourselves, to make sure all children in the city of Springboro are achieving here.
That's quite an achievement then for our school system.
We're elated.
Wow. Now, you said there's 8 districts south of Columbus, but there's only, 4 in the Dayton area?
There are only 4 in the Dayton area.
Okay.
Our brothers and sisters with us are Bellbrook, Sugar Creek, Wayne Local,
Okay.
and Oakwood.
So, wonderful districts.
Yes, they're
Great.
good ones to be partnering with.
I was going to say, that's a nice little group. I'm glad we get to be part of it.
I am too.
That's exciting. So, Beth, tell me a little bit. I know you work with gifted students. Tell us how this affects you and how proud you must be to see this A.
Very much so, very much so. I'm a gifted intervention specialist and liaison for the middle grades. We also have a gifted coordinator, Chuck Wiggins, and we have another gifted intervention specialist at the younger grades level 3 through 5. That's Lori Dreyer, and gifted intervention specialist at the high school.
Wow.
And that's Tammy Zimmer. So all of us kind of work together, but we have a gifted indicator that we have to meet as far as the test is concerned. And there's 3 parts to it. So there's a value added. Okay. And our value added, it's where the state pulls out the gifted scores, or the scores of the gifted students, and then they see how much growth there was.
Okay.
Academically for those students, and we received an A. Okay,
Wow.
a C was passing, but we received an A this year, so that was phenomenal.
That's exciting.
Yes, especially since 4 years ago we received an F. So our our teachers have worked very, very, very hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we went from an F to an A. That's
Yes, we have.
outstanding.
Yes, we have.
Wonderful.
So then there's also input points, which that is part of our indicator that tells the state how many of our students were identified and how many of the students we served. And we also met that indicator, and that was, we received 88 points out of 80. So yeah, so that's another area where we've done great things. Lastly was our performance index. This one is a very, very hard part to meet. It tells how well our students did on the test. So how many received 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s, etc. And this we got 116.2 points. We did not meet this, but the meeting score was 117, so we're almost there, almost there. Yes, so very, very proud of our teachers and our students and our parents.
Well, thank you both, and congratulations
Thank you
on
so
the
much.
A, and we'll be keeping an eye out to see if we are able to repeat.
Excellent.
All right, well, thank
We
you
hope to
again.
deliver.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will. Thanks, Beth. Thanks, Andrea. And thank you to everyone who works for our wonderful school district.
Y.M.C.A. I hear we have a real nice, cute skit with David Thompson.
We did. You know Darlene Reed. She is a powerhouse.
What a hoot, what a hoot.
She is awesome. And she decided to make David work a little harder in this segment. So
I got to see this.
it's a good one.
Thanks, guys, and welcome back to the Coffman Family YMCA. Hey, we're so glad that you're here, and you might notice things might look a little bit different for us here today at the Coffman YMCA.
For him.
Because we're all about strengthening your core, strengthening your family, strengthening community, and so that's why Darlene, our Senior Health and Wellness Director here at the Y's, got me up on this strange contraption and lifting weights. I mean, she's all used to it and everything, but it's good. We're fun, and we're here for you, here for the community, and so we're also here to tell you about all the great things that we have going on here at the YMCA. So, the very first thing that I'll tell you about that we have going on in December is our Christmas prayer breakfast. This annual Christmas prayer breakfast will be held on Friday, December 14th at 7 a.m. It's a continental breakfast that the YMCA provides. We'll have Christmas music and a Christmas devotional message. Everybody in the community is welcome. The only thing that we ask is that you bring one or more canned goods to donate, and then we're going to collect all of those canned goods and give them to the Springboro Community Assistance Center in order to help others this Christmas season. So certainly after Christmas and spending time here at the Y for the Christmas prayer breakfast, you're going to want to have an opportunity to maybe make good on some of your 2019 New Year's resolutions, because we're absolutely offering a no joiners fee during January. And we also have all sorts of other healthy activities and exercise classes that will help you in meeting your goals. And here to tell you all about that is Darlene Reed. So here, Darlene.
Give it to me.
You. There we go.
Yes, thank you. Thanks, David. You're the best. You did great. All right, so there are a couple of programs that we have here at the Coffman Y that I think will be extremely exciting for you to get involved in. One, which we've already started, is our Pound class, which is on Monday and Wednesdays from 6:30 to 7:30. So that class uses these ripsticks, and they use Bosu balls, and they use mats, and they pound on it, and they just get a lot of aggression out. So if you're interested in doing that, make sure that you come and check that class out. In December, we are having our Zumba All the Way, which is going to be Friday night, December 21st at 7 o'clock to 8:30. It is a lot of fun. It's a free class where all the instructors come together and we just celebrate the holidays, the ending of the year, and we just have a lot of fun. So hope that you can come to that. A couple of other things that we have going on. In December, we have registration for our Move to Lose program, which will be starting next year in February 19th for 10 weeks. It's a great program. You're put in teams. We're competing against other branches in our association, or who loses, the most percentage of body weight. So we compete against 9 other branches, and at the end of those 10 weeks, we all get together and we run a 5K at another branch. And it's really a lot of fun for everyone to come to that 5K, and they're able to see the accomplishments that they've made and be able to complete that 5K. So since that starts in February, we do have a feeder program to that, and it's a program called I Am More. It's a 6-week program where you're meeting with 5 other people twice a week, and also meeting with a nutritionist once a week to put together individualized an eating program for you in a group setting. So it's new. We started it last year, and we're excited to have that one starting again this year. The other thing I would like to talk about is our InBody, so our Bio-Impedance analysis machine. So, you know, when you get on that scale and you see that number and you're like, what does this number mean to me? That is what our InBody does. It tells you that weight consists of body fat, lean muscle mass, water. It tells you your visceral fat, so you can see that, okay, I have this much fat around my key organs, and what you should do to make a plan to help reduce that visceral fat. So that leads me into either you could do one of two things that are offered. We have the InBody, where you can purchase packages for just having that test done throughout the year, or you can purchase personal training that gives you that InBody test. So if you're interested in any of those things, you can call the Y.M.C.A. and ask for Clay, and he can set up an appointment with you with one of the personal trainers here at the Coffman YMCA. Thanks for coming back to the Coffman Family YMCA. Back to you.
Thanks, Darlene, for being on the show. We love our Y. Well, Carrie, I say let's go to Heatherwoode, but we're already here.
We're already here.
But we are going to go see this new simulator we have with Tom West, our general manager. Let's go see that clip.
Well, thank you, guys. Well, you know it's cold outside. It is December and January, but we have something very special for you here at Heatherwoode Golf Club. We installed a new golf simulator room. And if you haven't been out here, I really encourage you to come out. It's absolutely wonderful. You get all your club data. You got 21 golf courses you can play. You can actually practice on the driving range. We'll have the bar open. I do have a putting green that'll be set up, so if you want to work on your putting out here, you can do that as well. Again, the indoor golf simulator. Give us a call at the golf shop to book the tee times. Also, if you have any leagues that are interested, we are taking league play and reservations. Contact Neil Ambergy for that if you would. Again, give us a call at the golf shop, 937-748-3222 to book your time here on the simulator. Now over to you, Erica.
Thanks, Tom. I want to remind everybody it's not too late to book your holiday parties. On into January, it'll be here before you know it. We still do banquets that will include your anniversary parties, birthdays, anything like that. Also, the wedding season of 2019 is just around the corner. We'll be here just as quick. Come in, take a tour, see all the updates that we have done. We will be hosting a brunch with Santa this year, so come in, check that out, give us a call. For more details, we'll have the menu. We'll also take reservations for that, so be sure to get on the list. We look forward to seeing everyone out here at Heatherwoode soon. Back to you.
Thanks, Erica, for all the work that our golf course does in our community.
You know, Mayor, Heatherwoode received a top honor this year from the Southwest Ohio PGA. They received the honor of being named the Merchandiser of the Year by the Southwestern Ohio PGA. So in layman's terms, we've got the best pro shop around.
We do, no doubt about it.
So
They
congratulations.
got our vote.
They've got our vote for sure. But congratulations to the fine folks here at Heatherwoode. Keep up the great work. Absolutely. That simulator is a blast.
Yeah. Speaking of thanks, I think we need to thank Lisa. It's my understanding she is going to be retiring from the library.
Yes, Lisa Garlow is leaving us.
Years we've been working with Lisa, and we wish her the best. On behalf of Carrie and I, we wish you the best in your retirement years to come. And we hope you got another 60 or 70 in you, because I know we've been using you for a long time. When I say using you, your knowledge and all your expertise. So thank you for the contribution you've made at the library and for our community.
She's lovely and always so much fun. We will definitely miss her.
Well, let's go see the library clip.
Thanks, guys. I'd like to start today with some news from our teen department. Teens ages 11 through 18 are invited to participate in the Teen Winter Reading Program. Reading logs will be available at both libraries, and the program begins on December 3rd. It ends on January 7th. In January, teens are invited to a very unique opportunity to learn how to paint a Chinese opera face mask. The program will be held at Springboro Library on January 28th. Also in January, teens can participate in a candy guest jar contest. The contest will run from January 3rd to January 31st. And that completes our teen news for today. I'd like to take this opportunity to say goodbye to the patrons of Springboro. I've been serving for the last 12 years here at the Franklin Springboro Library, and I wanted to introduce the person who will be taking my place as Children's Coordinator. Her name is Allie Copper. Welcome, Allie. We're glad to have you as part of the team.
Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. I'm really looking forward to this new venture. And it's my pleasure to tell you about what's happening in the children's department at the Springboro Library. A new year will mean a new session of story times at the Springboro Library. The winter-spring session of story times will begin Monday, January 14th and run through April 18th. On Mondays, we have story time for babies at 9:30, toddlers at 10:30, and preschool children at 11:30 a.m. On Thursdays, we have 2 storytime sessions for toddlers at 9:30 and 10:30 a.m. And then we have 2 sessions of storytime for preschoolers, one at 11:30 and then the other at 6:30 p.m. Registration is not required for storytime, but we do ask families to pick 1 storytime per week to attend, though their day may vary from week to week. Later in January, we have a special program planned for children who are a little older. On Friday, January 25th at 4:30 p.m., the Springboro Library is hosting a program for children ages 5 to 12 called Winter Animals. At this fun event, children will have a chance to learn about Arctic and Antarctic animals like polar bears, owls, seals, and penguins. Space is limited for this event, so interested patrons should contact the Springboro Library to register. And please keep your eye on the library's website for other exciting programs happening later in 2019. Thank you so much, and back to you.
Thank you, Lisa and Allie. It's always a pleasure to visit you at the library. All right, in our Business That Gives Back segment, as we're wrapping up our year.
I really like that. That's a nice part of
you.
this show. That's a great thing you came up with. I like that.
Springboro is such a generous community, and everybody's always asking how can they help. Well, that's a way to support local business, and the local business is also giving back. So it's win-win-win.
Win-win-win-win.
It is. Everybody wins. Well, let's head over to Shoppe Smitten on Main Street in the Historic District and, check out some of their holiday products that give back. And then we're also going to meet a very special young lady while we're there.
Okay.
We are at Shoppe Smitten in historic Springboro for 2 reasons today. One, we're going to cover it as a business that gives back and show you some great ideas for holiday gifts. But while we were at Shoppe Smitten, we came across a really phenomenal book written by a local author, and it's called Wilt and Bloom, and it was authored by Julie. Julie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself, about the book. I mean, obviously, it's beautiful just in its cover, but, tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to become a young author.
So I have lived in Springboro for about 15, 16 years.
Okay.
I have written since I was about 15 or 16, so I'm 24 now, and I just love writing poetry, and my heart behind it was kind of just, I like every girl, we all struggle with insecurities. Sure. And I just wanted to display that we all go through challenges, but we can wilt and then we can bloom.
Sure.
And kind of my heart behind it was geared towards women, really, for us to really just flourish and just be empowered to see ourselves as our true selves.
Sure. And what I love about the book is that it's really, it's beneficial and empowering to women of all ages. It's not just specifically, a young 20s age group. Even someone my age can enjoy it and get a lot from it. So obviously you talked about the inspiration for this book. Are you inspired to do a follow-up?
Absolutely. I've been working on another one. It's called Covenant Dreams.
Wow, okay.
And I'm kind of busy with just starting a new job, so it'll probably be in the next couple years.
Sure.
Release, so.
Wonderful. So we were talking about the cover art, obviously, before we were rolling the camera. But tell me a little bit about this gorgeous art, because I understand it was done by a Springboro artist.
Yes, Sierra Smith. She's one of my very good friends. She models for Shoppe Smitten, and she's just so good at art. And she oil painted this for me, the front and the back cover, and it's just beautiful. She did a phenomenal job, so she'll be doing the cover of the next one as well.
Wonderful. Well, obviously, we're going to talk about some holiday gifts. I always think books are a phenomenal holiday gift. Wilt and Bloom is available here at Shoppe Smitten. If they can't make it to Shoppe Smitten, where else could they find the book?
They can also find it on Amazon. You can either look under Wilt and Bloom or Julie White. You'll find it there.
Perfect. Well, Julie, thank you for joining us. Please come back and join us when the next book is out.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, now we're going to talk to Cassie, the shop manager here at Shoppe Smitten, about their products that give back. Okay, we are with Cassie Wolff, the manager at Shoppe Smitten, and she's going to show us some of the best holiday gifts at Shoppe Smitten that also give back. So Cassie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you on.
I'm excited to be here.
Well, thank you. Now, I understand, in addition to these awesome green Dayton O shirts, you have some other things going on at Smitten, other products that give back.
Yes, so this is the third year we have brought back Love Your Melon. Hats and beanies, and we also have scarves and headbands now. So these beanies, if you have not heard of them, they are actually a give back program that we help sponsor. So if you haven't heard of these are a give back item that we have at the store. For each hat purchase, one actually gets donated to a child battling pediatric cancer, which is a really awesome give back item that we love to help out around here.
So it keeps you warm, and then it's also going to help, basically keep a young person fighting cancer warm this winter.
Absolutely, and they actually hand out different ones that are a lot softer than this to the kids, which is really nice for their bald heads.
Oh, goodness. And I know you've got a lot of different colors and things, different styles coming in for Christmas in Springboro. Very nice.
Yes, we have a lot more styles coming. I think we have about 10 more different colors and different styles coming for Christmas.
And I hear there's going to be a blue and white one.
There is.
Ooh.
For those Springboro people.
We love that.
Yeah.
Now, tell me about the Dayton O shirt.
Okay.
I love those.
So our Dayton O shirts, if you have not heard of them, we've had them for, I think, a little over a year now. So our original design is a black and white design, and each shirt purchase, we're partnered with BOG Ministries, and through BOG there are mobile meals around the Dayton area, and they actually feed people.
Yes.
So with each shirt purchase, $10 gets donated back, and that is 20 meals. So that's $10. $1 is 2 meals, so 20 meals get
So for
donated.
each shirt purchased, you're basically buying 20 meals.
Absolutely.
For people who are hungry in Dayton.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And it's really cool. The story is actually secretly imprinted on the inside as well. So it's kind of a cool little give back that you can kind of just look down at.
Yeah, what a cool gift.
Yeah.
You don't even have to explain it.
Right, it's right there for you.
So now they come in the original black, and now you have the super cool green.
We do. So the new tanks are a hunter green, and then our new unisex tees are an olive.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So we've got the Love Your Melon hats, scarves, and headbands, and then we've got the awesome Dayton OTs. Both, great gift ideas. Obviously, give back to the community. It's a win-win-win.
Absolutely.
Well, I appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Julie, for being on our show. You were wonderful. And back to you. Thanks, girls. We always appreciate you having us into your beautiful boutique.
I think I hear it.
I do hear a
Drum roll time. We have a long-time resident that's just going to join us on this show for Meet Your Neighbor Part 2. Kenny Parker has been in Springboro his whole life. His kids graduated from Springboro as well as he graduated from Springboro. Kenny's been a legend in a lot of ways. Let's go talk to Kenny. We are here at Heatherwoode with our Part 2 Meet Your Neighbor segment. Kenny Parker, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
Glad to have you on there. You've been in Springboro forever and ever like me.
About 70 years.
And been involved in everything. And why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, I was born and raised in the area, and went to Springboro High School and graduated from there. Both my daughters graduated from Springboro. I went to Miami University and then worked at a paper mill in Middletown for 18 years, and then started my own company for chemicals and did that till I retired a couple of years ago.
All right. Well, I know you're a past president of the Lions Club.
Yes.
And you run our golf tournament and different things, all the different things you do. I mean, you do, and now you're working at our golf course, right?
There you go.
Yeah. So you're a jack of all trades, master of all too?
Master of very few.
Well, I know that you said your family you're married with 2 children. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Okay.
2 daughters.
And they both graduated from Springboro, and obviously that's a proud thing to have them here in our home backyard.
Certainly. Well, Leah's in Henderson, Nevada right now. Her husband got transferred out there.
Yeah. I like that place.
And my other daughter lives in Franklin.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, you know, I hear you're almost a scratch golfer.
I not anymore. I used to be, but not anymore. Old age just snuck up on me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Everybody I talk to says, don't play him for money. And I hear you like to play poker too. You're a pretty good poker player.
Well, we dabble.
Dabble, yeah. Watch out for him. Well, guys that say they're not very good, watch out for them. Anyway, what can you tell us about the community that you like or don't like, Kenny?
Oh, it's a very nice community. You know, living here all my life. Right out there on 15 Green, there was a house, and I took their daughter to the prom, and I've been over this farm for years before it ever became a golf course.
Yeah, I live across the street, so I know too. Yeah, I was back in the Barstool days, right?
Right. Yeah, that was the daughter, Wilma.
Okay. Yeah, I know my son used to come over and feed the cats when they weren't eating mice. Yeah. Well, you know, Springboro has grown from a little community to what it is now. We try to blend all that together, but people like you who've been here and volunteered in so many different ways have made this community what it is. And I really want to thank you for all that you've done to make it special. Thank you, obviously, for being a Springboro resident, but Ohio State Buckeye.
There you go.
We gotta have one this week, huh?
I hope they play better than they did last week.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, go Bucks, right?
There you go.
All right, well, tell the audience, Kenny Parker, meet your neighbor. Love having him.
Thank you.
Well, as we close, we got several things we need to touch on.
Yeah, we've had a busy few months. I know you and I enjoyed the evening at Miami Valley Gaming and Racing at the Chamber Gala. And we always like to recognize our Business Award winners. It was such a great night. Business of the Year went to Anderson Funeral Homes. We have our Business Growth Award was awarded to Springboro Spirits. The Mayor's Award went to Will Bach. The Founders Award went to Sheila Larson. Volunteer of the Year, Jen Crosby. Ambassador of the Year, Frankie Carlson. The Friend of Education Award was the City of Springboro. Nice win. And our Community Excellence Award went to the Cinday Academy.
Congrats to all those who were recognized. We do appreciate all you do for this wonderful community we all call home.
And we do have one heck of a business community.
Yes, we do. And then on a high note and on a sad note, you're going to be obviously emceeing the holiday festival, which is a high note.
It is. The parade.
And you're going to be joined.
That's true. As everyone knows, we lost our dear friend and 45066 family member Jason Wade just really a few weeks ago. And our hearts are broken over it, but obviously the parade is coming, and fortunately Jason's lovely wife Lisa has agreed to co-host with me this year.
I'm glad.
It's the right thing, don't you think?
Yeah, I think you made an excellent choice.
Well, thank you. I'm thrilled to have her sitting next to me, and I know she's going to knock it out of the park.
Well, we know Jason's up there, and we're thinking about you, Jason, as you are us. Why don't we just carry in the holiday season right around the corner? Let's have a moment of silence for Jason.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thanks, Jason. You touched our lives in a lot of ways. Speaking of that, as we close our show, we want you to have a wonderful holiday season.
And safe.
and safe, absolutely safe, healthy. Hope you have prosperity. You enjoy the Turkey Day and you enjoy Thanksgiving really all the way to the table. And then you follow that up with Christmas and then New Year's. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. We have a great country, we have a great community, a lot to be thankful for. So we're thinking about all of you. If you know, as Carrie and I have told you so many times, anything you think needs to be on the show, we could do better, please let us know. Because we do this to showcase the community. We do this for you. Until 2019, we're going to wave goodbye. We'll see you then.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.